Hi, my name is Crystal, and I'm a little nervous because this is my first vlog I'm making, so bear with me. I just wanted to make this kind of first video because I kind of wanted to go over a little bit about myself and my goals, hopefully, for this channel. So, bear with me. I'm going to try not to make it super long because I've had a lot of ideas already about videos, but I wanted to at least, kind of give you an informal of who I am and stuff like that. So, an introduction about myself. My name is Crystal, and I'm a second year teacher at an urban school in the state of Michigan. Obviously, I won't go into full detail about where I stay and all that stuff. So, but I'm a second year teacher, and last year I taught kindergarten, and this year I teach preschool. Like I said, I'm in an urban setting, so I'm in a low-income school as well, basically. I have my bachelor's degree. I have a bachelor's degree, and I'm a double major in elementary education and early childhood. So obviously elementary ed and then early childhood. So I have a ZS endorsement, so I can do the early childhood special ed if I wanted to. But I went with the route of kindergarten and then preschool. So now I'm here, and I stay within the same school. So I'm very lucky that I've been, my 2 years even have been in one general place. So kind of about myself. I'm a little quirky, a little odd, and I talk fast if you haven't seen already, and I'm a little forgetful sometimes, and I have ADHD. I don't want to blame that, but with my ADHD, I go to tell a story, and a lot of times I'll go on side topics. So be ready for that one. um, I'm passionate about teaching. What I love most about teaching is, seeing the light bulb above kids' heads. And what I really, really like about teaching is one of my favorite quotes is by Kid President, be somebody who makes everybody feel like a somebody. So I'm really adamant about making sure kids feel safe and secure and children feel safe and secure in my classroom. And I try my very hardest. So basically, that's kind of about myself. Obviously, leave a comment and whatever if you have questions. My other, like I said, what I want to do in this video is kind of give an introduction, and then I want to talk about goals. Like any good teacher, I'm going to talk about the purpose of this vlog and stuff like that. So kind of some main goals. I basically want to be funny. If anything, you can watch my videos and be like, this girl's crazy, or brighten your day, share a funny story or experience that as a teacher you can relate to, or as a human being you can relate to, or as a girl, as a guy, whatever you can relate to. Is it being funny? Hopefully, I don't know. I think I'm more like incidentally funny. I don't know. People think I'm funny, and I've been told I should make a video channel, but I want to make it about teaching rather than my own weird self. So I also want to bring awareness to teaching in general. I think hopefully my vlog, maybe people can share, and be like, this is what teaching really is, because I don't think people know, especially when we talk about politicians, especially with that nursing thing situation. People don't always know what you're doing in your job. People don't understand what you go through every day, and that happens for any job. But I want to really bring and shed light on teaching, hopefully, whether that's whatever way. I want to be a voice for urban education and teaching in inner city school, and just kind of educate people about that. I've done numerous PDs, but I'm no master at it because I'm only second year and I want to learn, and I'm always here to learn and learn and learn and learn. So I want to share my my experiences, like what I've learned, and I want then people to hopefully bring their expertise also. I want this to be a place where we can share ideas, thoughts, and bounce off of each other. I want it to be a learning experience for me, so maybe that's a selfish thought, but I also want it to be for everybody else. Like, if there's something that I, as only even a mere second year teacher, right, can bring to the table and help you learn, that would be just so tremendous, because I feel like as a new teacher, it's like I'm always asking for help, and it's so exhausting. So I want to be able to help other people in that sense. But I also want to give a voice to us and say, where we teach is amazing, and I want people to be aware of that, the struggles. And sometimes you'll hear me be goofy, and I might say something like, oh my God, they're driving me crazy, or these kids are ridiculous, are ridiculous, but I'm not serious. So there's sometimes I need you to understand that I'm wearing a different hat. Like, I'll wear a hat for being goofy and being serious, and those might be two in one. So I want you to understand that I don't mean, I talk about my frustrations in a way that's kind of more goofy and more laid back. So I don't want anybody to take offense to that. I am very sensitive and like aware, and I don't want to say woke, but I don't sit here and like slurs or anything like that. I'm just saying, like, when I say kids are ridiculous, it means that I love them and they act out, and so I have to like vent about it. Okay, I just want that out in the open as well. And so yeah, you're watching this and you're like, okay, so she teaches in an urban school, and you're like, well, what is that going to do for me? I teach in a, suburban area, or I teach in a very like low-income or farming community. Well, we both have that in common, that we teach in a low-income area. We have the struggles. Not even that, you could teach at a private school or a parochial school, but we can still relate because we're teachers and we're human beings. That's what I'm saying. Like, I want to bring us together as teachers. I think we need to feel, that centrality, like we need to feel united, and have those bonds, because our job is, as hard as it is, we need to be able to bond. So I want to be a voice for all teachers, like I said kind of earlier, about bringing awareness to it. And I just want you to also feel like just because I teach in the inner city doesn't mean that, like, again, as I said, a private school teacher can't relate or learn something from me, and that doesn't mean I can't learn something from you, and that doesn't mean that we can't still like laugh at each other's experiences or, shed light on things, because just because I have problems here or situations that are difficult doesn't mean you don't. Just because someone teaches at a private school, all teaching is hard. Let me please explain that now. We all know that. In case you're, going into the teaching profession and you're like, oh, is it hard? It is. So let's put that out there. So I just want everyone to know that, like, I do appreciate teachers across the nation, whatever you do, and I just want that to be known. Just because I teach here doesn't mean I discredit people who teach at a private school, and they might be better off with school supplies or something like that, but that doesn't mean I necessarily want their job, because that's hard too. We've got parents out debt breathing on their neck. We all have got our issues as teachers. We've all got struggles, okay? And another thing is, I also want this channel to kind of be a voice for political change. So there's going to be times where I want to try maybe like sort my videos into different things. Like, okay, this one's maybe funny, but I'm going to probably specifically put political ones in a certain group. That way, if you're not into political stuff, then don't feel like you have to watch it, because I know some people aren't, but I'm a big political activist in my personal life. I try. It's not easy because, we're busy and all that stuff, but I do try. And I really do want education to be reformed in a sense, and I think that there needs to be some change. So this channel is also going to be part of that mindset for me, I think. So if you don't want to watch those videos, then that's fine. Obviously, it's a free country. You watch what you want to watch, but I would love for you to stay. I'm not gonna be the person that's like, subscribe to my channel. I would love for you to stay and watch my videos and laugh, and if anything, be educated, or even then put in input what you think is good or bad. You agree with me, disagree with me, whatever. That's what it's here for. That's what I want to be here for. I want this to be open dialogue. But my other point is, like I said about political change, is that I really want to address, issues. So like I said, I'm in the state of Michigan. I teach in the United States. So, okay. And then we can just talk across states, even how things are done there, how policies are. And so that's why I'm kind of big into that stuff. Like, okay, I'm going to ask a question later or whatever and post and say, this is what we do here. Is this across the board? Is this normal? Is this yada, yada, yada? So I just wanted to have that thought. There was something else I said, I forgot. So like I said, I'm forgetful. Like I said, I'm a bit awkward too. So just, that's kind of my thought process is, kind of trying to bring awareness, be goofy. Hopefully we can all relate, have a good time. And that's kind of it. Before I leave, I just want to say that I really, like I said, I was hoping, that's the other thing I want to say, I remember now. I want to do a lot of discussion. I want my posts, my Twitter, I want this vlog, I want my YouTube, like I want everything to be a dialogue between us. I'm gonna hopefully, be able to circumnavigate that eventually. I'm new, remember, so please be patient with me about that. But what I'm saying is, I want you to give me feedback about my videos, but mostly about like what I'm talking about, especially so if it's funny, be like, that's funny, or like, wow, that's ridiculous. Or for you, if I'm talking about a political comment, like you address what yours does, blah, blah, like I said. But what I'm saying with that, all I can say is that I ask for, and that I'll say demand, because I do demand, and I request, demand, whatever. What will occur is as a teacher, my expectation is everyone's respectful. And again, as I mentioned earlier, we're all different, but we all have the same experiences, like I said, so that different part. But we bring different experiences to the table. And I think sometimes situations require different expectations and different realities. So when you bring a thought to the table, I just ask and I request and I expect you to be respectful about it. Yes, you're more than absolutely allowed to share your opinion if you're respectful about it. Because if not, I will remove the comment. If I'm able to do that, I will block you. I'm sorry. That is what will happen, because I will not support hatred or bigotry really on my page, but I will not support people attacking each other, especially me. I'm sensitive, but mostly really I will not let you, I will not allow hatred towards other people. So if someone says something and you don't agree with it, you don't need to get on them and be hateful about it, or disrespectful or racial or discriminatory, derogatory, anything like that. That will not be sexist. That will not be tolerated on my page. So I just need to be able to know that now. If you're not open-minded like that, just please understand that. That is absolutely not allowed. Because I want this place, like I said, for everybody to feel like there's somebody. We're all important here. This is a page that's for everybody, as much as it can be. You know, if you're not a teacher and you think it's funny, then great. I'm really about everyone feeling welcome, and people aren't going to feel safe, secure, and welcome, like our kids, if we're not treating each other with respect. So, sorry, that was my little soapbox speech for a minute. So, anyways, that's all I really have for today. One last thing. Sorry, I said last time right. I just want to explain that my Twitter is Broken Crayons 48. It's paying homage to a famous quote that I love. It says, "Broken crayons still color," and that's really important to me, because I feel like when you're you feel like you might be damaged or broken or whatever. And as a student, we have a lot of kids that come and they just feel like they're nothing. That means they still color, they still thrive, they still flourish. And no matter what, your past, present, you take hold of that and help them, your kids, or they do it themselves, right? And the 48 is just homage to where I'm from. So I just want to explain that. So want to subscribe, press that button, all that jazz. And I look forward to talking more to you guys. Thank you.